Hey, this is Timmara signing on with DarkBazzar. The playtest of DarkBazzar. Okay, where to begin on this? I actually had the devs of this reach out to me, KeyQuest Studio, two-man team from Denmark, and they actually reached out to me and asked if I would play their game's playtest, after specifically watching my video on Racoin. And so, that's interesting that, they saw me through that and they want my input, and it's just, reached out to me. It's like, hey, check out our game if you want. It's like, sure, that sounds cool. And they describe it as, Clover Pit with guns, which I have not played Clover Pit. I started it once and then never, got around to actually playing it. Basically, we are a dark web arms trader, and so we got to make certain debts. So let's get into it. I've loaded into the game. It now loads in pretty fast. It's a little stuttery when it starts, but it's fine. Okay, but here we go. Yeah. I'm going to front you $2,500, and you're going to pay me back $3,000 tomorrow. Also, your debt grows by 10% per day. Who are you? Don't play dumb now. Get to work. Okay. So we got our balance. Magazine capacity. I'm guessing magazine is our send capacity. I imagine those are going to be our passive bonuses. Okay. DarkBazzar. Welcome to DarkBazzar. Discreet. Okay. Third wish. Okay, we got 2 diamonds. Upgrades, contracts, buy stolen goods. Okay. Mr. Freezer beer cooler. Weapon types, melee. All right, we're figuring it out. Contracts. Trouble brewing supply. Nothing makeshift. Delivery drop near Capital Docks. Don't linger once it's done. Keep it discreet. Okay, interesting. Is there a time limit right now, or is it just oh, there is. Or at least there's a time. DarkBazzar is your main hub for buying weapon crates. Storage manager application. You can store the weapons you have kept in storage. You have full contracts to sell them. Ship delivery. When the contract is ready for shipping, you can add it to your shipments in the storage maneuver. I'm just reading it quickly. It'll appear in the ship delivery application where you ship all your completed contracts in order to receive your payout. You can end the day. Okay. Contracts are the primary way to earn money on DarkBazzar. While weapons can be sold individually, contracts will be provided by higher payouts and additional bonuses. It is strongly recommended that all dealers focus on contracts. Before you can access other systems in DarkBazzar, you must accept 1 or more contracts. The value shows in the contract and the minimum payout. Faster completion, higher rated. Yeah. So basically we hire hitmen and PMCs to do our dirty work, and if we can equip them with better gear, maybe they can get it better. With weapons of the same variety, rarity, or higher. Cannot be completed with a common weapon. Using high rarity will increase the final payout. So we got to spend more money to do higher contracts. Okay. Deadline bonus, fast you complete, rarity bonus. Sorry, I'm reading fast just for the sake of getting into the game. Select a contract, add weapons from storage. Okay. Stolen goods. Upgrades. Paying debt. Wait, hold on. Okay. I think we get the idea. Because, if it's a roguelike, we got, the general idea. Where it's just sort of I'm guessing magazines are one form of passive upgrade, and then scents are another form of passive upgrade. We got nothing in storage. Whoops. So, DarkBazzar. The third wish. Twice as lucky. The third crate each day always has a jackpot and orders 3 charges. When then discarded, we don't have enough for that. Ammo aroma. Burnt powder, hot brass, and questionable safety briefings. 10% chance to keep crate. Weapon grants 50%. Okay. 2 times multiplier on selling price of SMGs. We got 2 diamonds. Each weapon in your storage increases contract payout by 2%. Increase storage capacity by 5. Heavy Guns Volume 1. Let's just try. Let's just try. It's a roguelike. We just learn by doing. So we spent our diamonds. Now we got 2 magazines, of just sort of like passive abilities. 2 times multiplier on selling SMGs, and 50 chance of getting weapons from stolen goods. Okay. So buy stolen goods. Okay, so we got our rarity. So basically we got to buy loot boxes to get certain types of weapons, and we get certain rarities, and then we can give those to our contractors to, you know, do missions. Need 2 shotguns, 1 Thompson SMG. I need to... Yes, sorry, I'm unlocking my mouse so I can like scroll a little bit easier. Okay. Buy stolen goods. Stolen... Hijack military arms crate. Rip loose from fire. Seals broken. Payload unverified. I mean, it could be a lot of big... It's be a big payout in one shot. It'd be all our money. Let's just go for it. You need active conscience by crate. Oh. Oh, I see. So this is what we're aiming for. Okay. Deadline tomorrow. Need 2 shotguns. Okay, let's just do these first ones. So yeah, these are what we got to fulfill. So we need 3 Carl 90 rifles, 2 shotguns. Okay, maybe let's not start on high. Let's scroll back a little bit. Let's just do Mr. Freeze beer cooler. Oh, that's okay. I was like, why are they describing it to Clover Pit? All I know about that is that it's got a, you know, slot machine. That's why. Spinning slots. Each weapon crate has 3 slots. That's spinning and land on a random weapon. You spin all or single slots for better drops. Both cost 1 respin. Each weapon can either be kept or sold. You can keep weapons and use them for contracts. Okay. You can afford a respin. Okay. That's worse off than our first thing, but it's fine. Well, we got 1 more respin. Why not? Why not? Let's go nuts. We're learning. Okay. 3 of a kind. Increase weapon values. Sweet. Okay. All right. So, with those, desk capacity. Wait. Hold on. Thompson. Yeah, we need SMGs, but we can give them more stuff that we have just to, like, give them higher chances of getting stuff. So we can still sell them the pistols we got and get some money out of it. Then, now let's go for broke. Let's just try... Yeah, if we could scroll down a little bit easier, like have like a, you know, like click your center mouse to like, you know, scroll through. That'd be a nice thing. Let's just try the big thing. Hijacked army equipment. Let's go. Let's party. Damn. Assault rifle. Oh, daily limit. So we can only buy so many crates every day. Okay. Okay. Wait, oops. Requires 3 common. Yeah, I'm getting big. They don't... Well, that's still a common rifle. So we already got enough to pay off our debt, so unless we, like, throw them under the bus... let's go back. Let's scale back. All right, come on. Big money, big shotguns. Let's go. Okay, we got an SMG, so I don't know if that's the kind they need, but we'll take what we got. Yeah, I hope the audio's not too low. Like, it sounds low in my speaker. Okay. Magnum. Hell yeah. Been playing a lot of Resident Evil. The Magnum's always the best thing. Now, unfortunately, we did not get the shotguns this guy needed, so that deadline's tomorrow. Wait, Thompson, yeah, we didn't get that SMG, though, but we got other SMGs. Might as well sell what we got. At least we got enough money to pay back the debt that we currently have. Or we can put them in storage. Or no, that's in storage, and so we only have so much, so we gotta, like, pick and choose, move things around. And then end day. Yeah. Do you have the money, or are you keeping it for tomorrow? Debt tomorrow, plus 500% receive bonus. Yeah, we can pay all the debt today. And that gives us more diamonds to buy. That's a good dog. Here's 4 diamonds for paying me back. Debt completed, level 1. Okay, we're learning here. Sell all your diamonds, gain... Oh, can't claim reward. You have plus 1 more upgrade to your desk. Contracts for SMGs and shotguns will appear less often. Sell all your diamonds, gain 30% of the next debt in cash. Okay. We don't really need, you know... Probably don't need the upgrades because, like, you know, we need to get a lot to make that worthwhile. Okay, I hope the game audio isn't too low. Oh, right. Well done. This time I'll front you 3,250 and you pay me back, oh, Jesus Christ, 10 inches per day. Who the fuck are you? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Okay, I was just like, all right, we're doing pretty good. That's a huge amount of debt. Okay, what are we going to do? Delivered today. Okay, we still have a chance to, like, ready for the boost of a lifetime, buy an upgrade now. All right, what do we got? No more boring gray, turn up the colors. Minus 50% chance common in storage. If no common in storage. Okay. Selling price on melee weapons. $1 good turns, single shot, respins, 50% slot match of what's weapon type. Ooh, that'd be good. Okay. On respins, grants jackpot. Grants the jackpot weapons immediately to storage if room is in storage. Ooh. Pimp Trinity Rings. Sausage Party. Gain a cash bonus 10% of debt by filling 3 weapons of the same type from 1 crate. Maybe. Increase your storage. Assault rifles. Let's try this. If I understood how that works right. Okay, so there's desk items. It's okay. So yeah, there's like 3 different things for like different like passive effects. So that's interesting. Okay, so we got to get SMG. How do we get like these specific guns? He just needs 2 vague shotguns, but he needs like a very specific SMG. And he needs a specific time, or multiple of a specific time of rifle. Whoops. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So, you know, the more we buy of a certain type, the higher the rarity chances go. Yeah, let's just go big and buy, like, the big stuff. The literal big guns. Okay. Sniper rifle, heavy. Okay, we ended up getting the same thing. Yeah, we gotta fulfill contracts in order to, like, make this work. Watch my movement so I don't accidentally re-roll my epic. But that makes the money we need. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because we could just sell... Might as well try. And that increased the level, so it probably increases, like, the rarities and everything. Now, we got enough to pay them tomorrow, but we're gonna probably fail these contracts unless I get really lucky. Yeah, and we're out of spins. So... So we spent almost $3,000 on, you know... We got our money back on the crates, but again, we didn't get what we needed to fulfill the contracts. So, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, if they're not looking for the weapons, we can't add it to the contract, so all we can do is sell. Yeah, that kind of ends what we can do. And we can even keep interest, but if we, you know, make sure he's paid up in full, we get diamonds, which gives us more access to more stuff. So, okay. I'm fumbling. I'm probably doing something wrong. I probably should have read the instructions more accurately, but you may accept one more contract per day. Gain 3 diamonds. Ooh. Let's accept another contract, because then that means there's more stuff we can potentially do and more things we can fulfill if we get the right things. Failed deadline. Yeah. So we get added to our debt. It's time for, yeah, 4,000 up front and 30,000. Yeah, okay. We can pay the debt now. We can end the day, not even gamble. But no. Nope, wrong button. Nope, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, hold on. 2 pistols. 2 heavy. 1 aside rifle, 1 sniper. 4 revolver. Trying to just get general. Okay. Yeah, there's like things that need like very specific weapons or, you know, just generic ones. Cheese balls. Hold on. Pile of endless fortune. When you, no, never mind. Okay. Fulfilled contracts gain 2% payout on future contracts. Maximum 100 resets if contract expires. So if we're on a roll, once per day, sell all weapons and storage to gain 30% of debt as cash. 3 charges. 2% multiplier on prices of shotguns. 5% on contracts for each empty upgrade slot on your desk. Ooh. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Oh, right. Where are we on? Yeah, so we can just keep trying to go for, like, bigger and bigger things. So I go, it's like, should I probably shouldn't just, like, keep going after one. Let's just buy 4 army crates for the day. Definitely need an upgrade that increases how many things we can buy. It's like, it's randomized and, you know, but like that's the loot loop. So it's just like, we gotta like, that's a good sniper. We'll just take those. Now we can't even open all these in one shot because we need room for, that is a good heavy, but let's do another reroll. Because either we can reroll individually or all of them. And it's just like, all of them would probably be like the better move. But it's like, but if you got something you don't want to mess with, like maybe something bigger could be in place of that, but maybe not, and that was a bad reroll. Okay, we only got room for one more of these crates, so the third one, or fourth one we'll have to open up later. Sniper, rifle, and we can't do a reroll, so... He needs a specific type of rifle. We don't have pistols, but we should have... Add to contract. Oh, one common... Wait. Okay, yeah, sorry. And if we give him a higher rarity thing, like we give him a rare sniper, that increases its value. So, add a shipment. There we go. That one's out. So, this one needs pistols, though. They still need certain types of guns that we don't have. Buy more storage. Yeah, now they're advertising. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the thing this guy needs. So his thing is probably going to go out. How do we use that? Did they just, like, does it work automatically if we just clear our storage? Wait, ship delivery. Oh, yeah. Deadline bonus. Yeah, so the faster we do that, the bigger the payout. There we go. Yeah, that's the money. That's the ticket. Okay. So I suppose we could just, like, hold on to that. Yeah, liquidation. So we got a bigger bonus just by clearing out our storage. So, you know, it's just like, might as well just start over every day, or you could carry things over to the next one. So we could pick up another contract. I should have thought about that first, actually. I should have thought about, like, maybe taking up another contract. Oops. Should have picked up another contract. Oh, there are none right now. Okay, daily contracts, right. So I could have saved them for potential another contract, but yeah. And yeah, like, you can pay very little, but have an increased amount of debt. And I wonder, it's just like, do you have to pay that? Do you have to be sure to pay that tomorrow, or... There we go. We're keeping ahead of it. Like, I'm learning the functions. I'm fumbling around with it a little bit. You buy one more stolen goods per day. Yeah, that's definitely... Tomorrow, the first crate you buy is free. That's also... Yep, yeah, one more crate. So we can buy 5. Failed deadline. Oh, yeah, that's right. What do you mean? Oh, wait, that's right. What if we just ignore him and just start working? Yeah, 8,000. Is this ever going to end? You're done when I say you're done. Get back to work. All right. I wonder if you just ignore him. It's like, if I don't take your money... Okay. Anything... Carpet bomb sense. Selling that weapon type grants 1 respin. Ooh. Oh, interesting. So that could be like, that could be a huge cash out. Magic mushroom soup. Give a bonus to contract payouts between 0 and 30%. So if we manage to fulfill them, that could be killer. I could increase my storage. Let's try this and this. So yeah, a little cent on our computer. Got a little money frog, so if we don't get jackpots, we get like a thing that eventually, like when we do get a jackpot, it pays out. Contracts. 3 snipers. Like, generic weapons are easier to get. 1 heavy. Probably going to get that. 1 sniper. 3 assault rifles. Yeah, like the hyper-specific ones. Yeah, there's a lot of contracts that can pay out crazy, but that's if you get lucky on, like, getting certain... Not only certain types of weapons, but certain, like, brands of weapons. All right, what do we got? Some heavies. Let's just take those. We won't re-roll that. We got more to spend. We got more to go through. Let's do a full re-roll. Even worse. One more. Damn. One more. Still not great. 3 of a kind. Oh, well, then we still got a jack or bonus for that. Okay, so that ended up working out kind of fine. I mean, we got plenty of heavies to sell that guy now, then, at least. Okay, a good rifle. That's all for now. Contracts. Still need pistols. Snipers. We only don't have those yet. Snipers needed. Pistols needed. Heavies needed. All right, well, we got an uncommon heavy for this guy, so we can send him that. So we can send that out. Right, and we can also, like, sort by rarity price just by clicking up here, so that's nice. Gotta remember that. Panzerfaust. And everything else here is kind of nothing, so... Damn, look at that. We'll ship deliveries after. Because, yeah, we didn't get any snipers in that. We didn't get any pistols. Almost. Okay, that's still pretty good. Yeah, sorry, don't mind my rambling. I think I could adjust the game audio. I can hear, like, the little, like, music in the background, but I'm just, like, so focused on the actual gameplay. We're 1 sniper short. Well, we're not done yet. The contract's not over, it's just we can't fulfill it quite yet. Okay. I was realizing it's like, oh, I actually cut it really close. We just had that set us over only just enough to fulfill the, you know, request. Might as well pay it out. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be rough. May buy 1 more stolen good per day, if we even get any. But screw it. So I'm wondering, it's like how long we can get away with ignoring him. Yeah, we're probably not going to get past today. Because we do not have enough contracts. Yeah, I made too many mistakes early on, but again, we're learning. That's the glory of the roguelike. Oh, and these even go up in value as they increase in rarity. Ooh, I didn't even realize. Might as well go for it. Come on, we can do better than that. Fine. Not great. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, problem is we're not going to make enough now. Because we got more contracts we can, like, now add to the list. But, 6 assault rifles and 4 shotguns. Hell of a payout, but we are not going to have enough. 4 heavies. That's a potentially easy one, but, snipers needed, pistols needed. Yeah. We just don't got enough. I mean, we made quite a bit of bank off of that, but, yeah. Because we got the effects of the arsonist thing, but I think now we ran out of uses of that. So now it's not going to work anymore. We need heavies. That can fulfill a contract. Yeah, we need more snipers. Okay. It's still not going to be enough. That one should be a really good one. One more respin. Okay. Yeah, our lighter's gone now, so it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, we still have... Yeah, pistols, I gotta not go to the big one for that, so that's probably gonna go to waste. But 3 snipers, I gotcha. Just making sure they're sorted. Yeah, add to contract. Oh, 3 snipers. Yeah. No, add to shipment. He's good. That guy needs some heavies. Here's an uncommon to add more, and there's a higher value one. Now you're good. But yeah, don't have pistols, don't have this specific type of, you know, rifle, so that's just not going to work. So now we can ship out the deliveries and fulfill the contracts. But we are not going to have enough. Yeah, we are so far off. Yeah, but there's nothing else we can do. We can pay off everything we got, but... for paying half the debt already. Yeah, but now that debt is going to be carried over to the next day. I don't like how quiet it is. Yeah, we got no money. Is someone coming to kill us, or what do we do? Because, yeah, we can't do anything because we can't buy anything. He's not calling. Yeah, I don't know. Just one more day. I'll send someone right over. Yeah. Oh, you got dealt with. Day survived 6. Okay, it's coming together. What is this like? Hold on. what's it called? What this is actually reminding me of, it's by, what's their name? Natovia, the creators of, I'm on Observation Duty, because they made that other game, hold on, I'm looking it up, Notovia, Trader of the Night. Yeah, that's kind of what this is like. It only just occurred to me. Where, yeah, like in that game, you had to, like, you got money, it's just like, all right, you got to pay us back, invest money in stocks, and then do the trading to figure that out. That's what this is kind of like. In a basement far away. So, just the next guy. Let's do another run. I now have a grasp on it. Okay. Who are you? Don't play dumb now, get to work. I just like to think, like, this guy got cleaned up and it's just some other guy that got sold off. Okay. So now I got a better idea of what we're doing. Again, it's trial and error. You learn by doing when it comes to roguelites. Pope us up. Saves you from dying when you get discarded. Or save you from dying when then gets discarded. Oh, 11. I thought like 1. What a deal. Nope, I misread that. Yeah. Like, if we only have that, like, literally, let's try not going for upgrades. Do you suck? Yeah. Hold on. Nope, wrong. Sorry, I keep fumbling and hitting the wrong thing. You gotta move very precisely. Contracts. Sawed-off shotgun, baseball bat, 2 shotguns, 1 pistol, 4 melees, 1 melee, baseball bat melee. Can we sort... I wish we could sort... Or can we sort contracts based on, like, payout? There's a lot of them, though. Let's do that one. That's one we can work towards. Sawed-off shotgun, 2 shotguns, 3 rifles. Those ones should be pretty easy to get. 2 wrenches. Those we get in the small ones. 4 melees. Let's just try that. What's up, Cat? Sorry, Cat jumping up on... Oh, we can only do 3 contracts. Okay, so buy stolen goods. Well, yeah, because we got certain things, so let's just buy a bunch of cheap stuff to start. Oh, we are already... Cat, come here and sit down on my lap. Ow, 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 ow. Sit down, please. Okay. Not great, but let's just get... Because we need pistols. Okay. Need more rifles. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have gone with something else. Yeah, I went with a bunch of rifles. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Well, we can clear that out. Buy more. I already aimed for the wrong, or, you know, aimed for the wrong thing. I was just like, all right, rifles. No, you start small. I should have done melee in pistols and sawed-offs from, like, this small thing. The rifles and stuff I was getting. Okay, here we go. We can spend 1 more. We'll have the melees we need, but can we get a better one? Okay. Add to shipment. Yeah, now I should have done this, because I go like, oh yeah, getting a bunch of rifles, no problem. Well, we're not getting rifles from the cooler. So that's not what we needed to do, but... Okay, so finishing that one contract did pay off the debt for the day. But, yeah, we're still cutting it close. Okay. Tomorrow's first crate you buy is free. Contracts, or you may have one more upgraded slot at your desk. That'll increase our bonus, though, right? So... yeah, sorry. So it's like, it's nice that it's like you do a good job on a day, then you get a bonus or an upgrade of some kind. So that means like our, because there's one more upgrade slot, but if we leave it empty, that means we'll get like even another another 5% to our blanket bonus. Three melee, 2 wrenches. That's a really, tall ask. If we actually get the wrenches, as much of a payout as that would be. 3 SMGs. Yeah, I'm being stupid here. Because we can go to the military supply. And just like all rifles all the time. We just get loads of rifles. All right. Assault rifle. It's different, but that'll sell for quite a bit. So go to contracts. The one needs 3 for tomorrow. So okay, that's shipped out. We can sell these. We can buy more. Hold on. Now if we just get more rifles, at least 3, so we can assault rifle, which are different from regular rifles, but Oh, that was yeah, whatever. Sniper, still take it. It's gonna be, it'd be really nice if we got 2 rifles in this next draw. Yeah, because now we don't have enough rifles to finish out this contract. So we could send him one now. But he's still got to wait a day, but we can sell that, and we're still making debt today, or making payments today. Oh, right, and then we also got to ship delivery. Yeah, we get the point. Deadline bonus plus extra bonus, total payout. There we go. That paid for 2 of our crates. End of day. I'm just thinking, what do we do with the diamonds then if we're not buying upgrades? There is that one-time bonus thing where it's like, spend your diamonds, gain cash equal to 20% of next debt for 3 spins tomorrow only. You may accept 1 more contract per day. Yeah, it'd be nice just to have that. More variety in our options then. Okay, because we can also increase our storage, because we should be thinking ahead. Like, you can hold on to certain, rare items, just like, okay, we save these for contracts, and they'll be even more valuable later on. But, we're working with what we got here. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, like go on lots of rifles. 2 SMGs, 2 assault rifles. We can do that one. Three assault rifles for a hell of a payout. Yeah, I'm trying to go for rifles and assault rifles, and we're going to do what we did last time. We're just going to start paying for army surplus. Now it's all banking on this. Oh, they even got to be uncommon assault rifles. Okay, I didn't notice that, so that could be a little bit harder. One more respin. And we'll have to grab them. Okay, I made a mistake. I should have double checked. It's like, oh, uncommon assault rifles. Just like, oh, regular rifles for like 13,000? That's awesome. Nope, we got to get a certain variety. And if we happen to get better, but we probably won't. I might have just like put myself back in the bind. And we still need loads of regular rifles. Oh, crap. I forgot we don't have the storage space. Yeah, well, we can still... That's done. Rifles needed. Assault rifles needed, but they're not... He only needed one, right? No, he needs two. And I only got one. And if I sold it to him, it wouldn't matter. Because then the contract expires and I lose the weapon. Yeah, I just screwed up. Again, I'm not reading. Yeah, now we're short. Okay, I messed up again. It's fine. I see what I did wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, we end the day. Okay, yeah, I messed up again. So we can pay out, but yeah, we're still screwed because then we don't have any money to even start the day. So, you know, you do not do what I'm doing. You do not pay out all the way and then course correct. Because then, yeah, he won't call you and you got no money to do anything. So you pay either a little bit or halfway. You don't do it all. But, for empty desk slot. Yeah, I suppose I could have been buying magazines and cents to like get other things. I'm just thinking like everything on the desk. Sweet. That means like 5% for... No, that's not it. So yeah, I messed up again, but you know, it's coming together. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, let's try one more run. Okay. Sorry, I got a limited amount of time, so it's like I gotta wrap it up here soon, but we can sneak in one more. Ah! Doll of good turns. 3 more deliveries at once? Oh, that'd be killer if we pulled that off. 30% global weapon value. Okay, yeah, let's try that cheese ball thing again. But this time we can get, like, magazines and such. Contracts. What do we need? 2 melees? Let's start small. 3 melees? No, let's try 2 melees, 2 pistols. And let's see if we can get a specific hammer. Okay, with that, we gotta start small. So we'll start with the cooler. So 2 melees, 2 pistols, and a specific type of melee weapon. There we go. We got an uncommon melee. Yeah, that jackpot, we just got everything we needed for 2 contracts. All right. And yeah, if we do multiple things in one shot. We got enough for 2 more. No, we're short. And buy the next one. See if we get some pistols to fill in that 3rd contract. Okay, but the knife is a good selling point for big stuff. Just a second. Yeah, again, there's a strategy to like holding on to like your inventory and then for like more relevant things later on. Hold on. Two pistols. Damn, 1 pistol, but a Luger. Not that we needed to get that. I accidentally sold it. Pfft. Okay, that's on me. I misclicked because I was going to like, all right, let's click on that and then we'll back out. And I accidentally hit right click and my left click didn't register. So, oops. Okay. Sorry, it's good that you can only play this. You only need a mouse and keyboard. I just keep pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, like that. Okay, well, we made more than enough. We got the shipments done. We got the bonuses. We got the 25% bonus from that. So, you know, I think that's even enough money to cover tomorrow, too. Okay. Yes, I think it's cute that, like, the Will Windows analog logo looks like a gun. Okay, 1 more stolen goods per day. 1 reroll and we upgrade shop from the free. Yeah, we'll 1 more thing we can buy. Again, we can start small, but we gotta gradually go up, and we gotta pick and choose, like, you know, what, you know, type we need. I was gonna say, once you get into the loop, again, like, I'm trying to think of, like, ideas. Like, maybe there's, like, eventually, like, a setting or something where it's just sort of, like, fast mode or whatever, where it's just sort of, like, you don't need to, whoops, nope. You don't need to, like, pick up the phone every day. You just start the next day, just like, here's everything, just get started, just, like, saves you 5 seconds on not picking up the phone. And just, like, here's what you got. Each day, yeah, no desk items, but we can buy magazines and cents. Right, we're already in there. Still gotta get 2 pistols. Let's start small. 6 rifles. Let's start smaller than that. 2 melees. 2 sawed-off shotguns. 3 pistols. If we get lucky and get a combat knife. Get lucky, get a baseball bat. Nah, let's go for broke. Let's try... This guy wants a specific type of... These 2 want a specific type of weapon, so let's just try rolling for it. Yeah, we're just going to do all... Right, suppose we gotta look at the other options too. I'm only buying the bottom and top. So melee, weapons, sniper, SMG, pistols. Yeah, so you gotta like mix it up a bit. Okay, combat knife, good. It's got a bonus from that. So we'll be able to ship that combat knife. We need some pistols, and we need a bat. Okay, got pistols, got another combat knife. You know, maybe we'll get lucky and get, like, Okay, well, we got what we need to finish 2 contracts. And just because we'll open up the others first. All right, because we still could use a baseball bat. This is our last crate. And boom. And got another 3 of a kind, increased weapon bonus. Yeah, we'll just... That was my misclick. Okay. I did it again. I'm moving too fast. Okay, that's on me. Oh yeah, pretty light on the payout, but you know, that's for taking easy jobs. That's why it's like you gotta get specific weapons and then like, or specific rarities. Buy 1 more stolen good per day. I mean, yeah, you do the next 10. Yeah. Just looking. We're just buying up regardless of bonus. Yeah, he still needs a baseball bat. They need assault rifles. Let's just take that one. Melees and rifles. Let's try that. We'll mix it up. Okay. Oh, sorry. We're already on the... Let's buy these and see if we get any luck on getting the rifle, or like melee weapons. Okay, bat. Let's re-roll the pistols. Yeah, we're keeping that. Keeping that. All right, whoops. Okay, we can get 1 more melee weapon. That'd be great. Then we can try going for rifles and assault rifles on the next one. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. They need a bat. There you go. Contract fulfilled. This other one, assault rifles needed. Melee weapon. Yeah. So we can give you the 3 melee weapons you need. It's what we got. Might as well just sell those 2. And I go, like, let's go big. And it's like, no. You know, because we can also get snipers, rifles, and assault rifles. Yeah, might as well go big. We go to the smaller ones. It's like trying to balance out. It's just like, okay, what's going to give me the payout I need? All right. Okay. Right, no respins. So, yeah, we're already getting the assault. We already got the assault rifles we needed. So now we can get two regular rifles. There we go. Okay. We can fulfill all those contracts. So now anything else we sell or after we pay that or like, you know, fulfill their contracts is just a bonus, just gravy. And chances are maybe we can get even more or higher rarity weapons to sell them. And then that could be a bigger contract bonus. Oh, right. Storage full. Okay. 2 assault rifles, and we'll sell you our rare ones for bigger bonuses. Add to shipment. Right. Sorry, I was really confused for a second. I was like, wait a second. Where the hell is... Oh, right. No. There we go. It just went to the next contract. And instead of selling these, let's, you know... Again, maybe it's smart to just, like, hold on to them. So now, we do multiple contracts at once. We get the payout from the cheese balls. And we got just enough to pay off today's debts. I was going to say, cutting it a bit close, but... End day. Well, oh. I forgot to pick up the weapons over there. Is that fine? Are they still going to be there, or... One more contract per day. Tomorrow, the first crate you buy is free. Probably should do that one, but... Okay. Stuff's still here. We're probably not going to do much better. No, not enough magazines. I'm getting jumpy. Okay, Lugers. 2 heavies, easy. 9 rifles and 3 shotguns. I mean, hell of a payout if we can manage it. But that's also a lot of weapons that we can't sell. 1 shotgun and 1 SMG. 1... Yeah, that's an uncommon rifle, right? Yeah. Gotta remember to watch out for that. We already got an uncommon assault rifle, right? That'd be a hell of a payout, but yeah, I can't risk doing that. Not ideal, but... Common heavies. Yeah, actually, we can already... That's fulfilled. 1 uncommon rifle. We do not have that. 6 assault rifles. Sell the regular rifles to buy more stuff. Yeah, we're banking on this being a payout. We still buy 2 more, so let's see what we got after these. Yeah, let's just buy the storage upgrade. It just makes it easier. Oh, there we go. Oh, and because we got that actually that assault rifle, that means we got a higher rarity. Cool. Okay. Let's reroll that rifle. Now if we can just get a regular uncommon rifle. Sniper, that's still pretty good. Because otherwise we got plenty of assault rifles now. Let's reroll the sniper, last reroll. Hmm? Yeah, we just need an uncommon rifle, and then we can fulfill that, Alright, still worth it. Okay, one uncommon rifle, which we don't have. But then that guy needs an uncommon assault rifle, and we got 2 rares. You can even have the really expensive one. And that guy just needs blanket assault rifles, which you can even have still one of our rares are uncommon, and another common to balance it out for a big payout. And would it be best for us just to, like, sell a bunch? Yeah. Still kind of hoping for that uncommon assault rifle, but... Or just a uncommon rifle. Nope. Okay. Didn't get that uncommon rifle, but we still fulfilled a bunch of deliveries. So this will be a big payout, plus 25% because of the cheese balls. There we go. At least enough to cover the debt. Okay. And yeah, we still got heavies, some assault rifles. So that's the end of the day. Yeah, like, you're learning, like, you know, there's value to learning just, like, okay, how to be, like, more careful. Game 5 plus respins tomorrow. That's probably... I'm probably going to put myself in a bind like that, but it's like, no, I gotta give that a shot. Because we got a couple... Whoops. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, if we can do multiple deliveries at once. That's what we needed to do. No, I don't want to spend that money to reroll. Okay. Just need that uncommon rifle. 2 melees, 6 MGs and 3 melees, 4 pistols, 2 melees, 2 shotguns, M72 heavies, a really high tier shotgun, 12 assault rifles. Is that worth it? I mean, we could. We already got most of the way there, so maybe we'll give it a shot. 6 rifles and 4 assault rifles. We can still do that. And just 2 regular rifles. Easy. I should have made the things easy to do, but we're doing our best. So, let's just start bringing it in. Increase the rarity and the cost, though, of, you know, of, like, those, crates. But I wonder. Well, we got the value bonus, so if we re-roll for another... Okay. I'm just trying something. So if we can... It's an assault rifle. But so if we keep respinning and, like, keep getting jackpots... does that increase that, like, that increases the value more and more? So there's a way to game that system. Yeah, look at that. That's actually like, ooh. And especially with all these respins, I'm wasting them on this, but it's just like, oh, but if we can game the system on this. So we could just like keep stacking the value up on these rifles. Which we're definitely past like the threshold that would have been useful for. All those extra respins on maybe not like as a valuable thing, but it worked out in the end. Okay. So yeah, like damn, really bumped up the value on those assault rifles. Or not assault rifles, you know what I mean. And there we go. 3 of a kind. That would have been an even better one, like having a higher rarity one to like keep like juicing up the value with like those rerolls. But that's a strategy. Another big assault rifle jackpot. And like good, assault rifles are what we need. I just realized we do have an uncommon rifle, so that means we do fulfill... Oh, we're running out of storage. Let's take the heavy because we're probably going to sell it. Okay. Yeah, let's get this guy done. He needs an uncommon rifle. Yeah, we'll sell him the huge one. Look at that! Okay. 12 common assault rifles. Let's see. Who's got a bigger payout? This guy. So, yeah, he needs... This guy needs rifles and assault rifles. Well, here's a bunch of... Yeah, I'm just thinking. Okay, yeah, he needs more rifles, so maybe that was a mistake to just load him all up with that. But this guy needs, like, loads of assault rifles, and that's what we got. Mostly. Still, most of the way there. And that guy just needs regular common rifles, but, Alright, we still got, like, 3 more crates to go through. So, we should hopefully get everything we need. And then, if we got all these contracts done, that'll be an even bigger payout. Oh, that's all we had. Okay. 2 common rifles. Ah, we only had the 1. Damn it. Yeah, shoot, we didn't get any more. Yeah, we only got 1 extra rifle from all that. Damn it. Okay, well, we can fulfill this contract. We're still gonna make bank, but it's just like, if we could get freaking 1 more... Okay. Yeah, because, like, the assault rifles he's got are, like, the really valuable ones. So we'll make bank on this, but it's just like, we're so freaking close. I put all my bets in, like, rifles and... Wait, what the hell happened? Wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add to shipments. Like, wait a second. Like, I thought I did 2 of these deliveries. What the hell happened? Oh. Oh, crap, we're still short. Yeah, we're still short, because again, the big payout on the other one, I'm short on, but now we're out. So, but if we end day and then we don't completely 10% interest, or so, you know, an extra 10,000 for tomorrow, but if we pay most of it, we don't get any gems, but we then got money to, like, yeah, so we can still, like, make up for the day. And we can still take new contracts, right? 4 snipers. We got quite a few snipers. Yeah, 3 regular assault rifles if we got them. We're just gonna load up. Yeah, those are those are what we needed. Well, a couple more rifles, but then again, we can add them. We can get some snipers. We can get some more assault rifles. So it's like we can get all 4 of these contracts done in a shot. And if we do, bonus on those. Oh yeah, we got rerolls, so we can respin that. We'll save that maybe. Because yeah, then we can try going for like the same items again to like increase the value of each gun. No, I need. Okay. Common rifles. Sorry, just trying to organize. There we go. Add to shipment. We need more common rifles. Shoot. They need more snipers. Okay. Sorry, getting it figured out. Gotta get snipers and more regular rifles. Damn it. And snipers. We gotta reroll. Damn it. We didn't really get what we wanted, but... Damn it, we didn't get the snipers we needed. Yeah, so we're still missing out on that big, like, shipping 3 deliveries at once bonus. We still got, yeah, we're still getting quite a lot with this. Okay, it still covers the debt. We're still ahead. It's just like it could have been more. Here, you letting me go? You crack me up. Okay, so we do get, like, the payout for fulfilling the debt later on. It just, like, takes another day, which I don't know if that's, like, gonna cause problems later. Okay. Thinking. Okay. DarkBazzar. Yeah, we're just buying the inventory upgrade. Because they need rifles and snipers. 9 more rifles. Like, yeah, rifles are what we're not getting. But if they need, like, what do we got? Assault rifles and heavies. M90s. That's not what they need. They need assault rifles and... Because I realized, like, we don't even need to, like, fully, like, accept contracts just to start buying stuff. Alright, got that to an increased tier. Yeah, now this is the time we game the system, in theory. Yeah, there we go. Got another assault rifle. That means that one, the blue one, gets an extra, even bigger bonus, which will worth even more when we sell it on contracts. And it happened again. See, that one's going to be, you know... Okay, but we still need regular rifles. We need... Let's roll for what we got and then see what contracts we can fulfill with what we have. A good rifle. We need snipers, though. Now we got only room for... And I suppose compared to what we got. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I got a limited amount of time here. I really got to go to work. Or, I mean, I really got to be ready to go to work in a bit. Okay, we got regular rifles. Only one, though. Rifles needed. You got that. Oh, we don't got another sniper. Who wants assault rifles and heavies? That only guy wants two. Oh, right, we can re-roll. We got enough diamonds. Yeah, we got to re-roll. Now, if you need a boatload of assault rifles... I'm trying to grab it. 3 snipers, combat, kukri, 6 snipers, 8 heavies. We might be able to fulfill that already. Yeah, Thompson. Oh, wait, that's in us. I wish I could tell you, like, maybe, like, a drop... Or, like, it's for easy access. Like, if you could click on a weapon and tell... It, like, just pops up as, like, you have one of these already or something, you know? Just, like, to make it easy. You're not like, all right, do I got a, like, tactical pistol? Well, I don't have a pistol right now. I can confirm that one. I gotta make room. Yeah, I need to make room to, like, open up the other crates to see what we can do. Because we need snipers, we need another rifle. There we go. Okay, at least got another rifle to, like, fulfill it. Now we need snipers, though. And we're kind of just beholden to the wheel now. Come on, get a freaking sniper. Oh. Damn it. It's like, that's awesome, but we needed a sniper. Okay. Rifles needed. Yeah, they got a blue one, so this will be uncommon one on top of that. Ship. We don't have another sniper, so if we can... Okay, when we confirm contracts, I was wondering, it's like, if we confirm contracts, is like that it? Yeah, it is it. So, yeah. Damn. Yeah, so we confirm contracts. If we only choose one, we cannot choose the other ones we can grab. So that's it for the day. So I kind of like set myself up in a bind there. Okay, we got plenty of weapons to sell that will get us over that threshold. Still, though. No, I'm just gotta go to my storage. Sorry. Yeah, we got enough here to, like, sell to get what we need. Let's just sell the common stuff we got. I don't want to sell it all. Okay, I was hoping we... Yeah, I was hoping we could sell enough. Oh, that's still not enough! I thought we would have enough. Okay. Okay, I've got... This is actually really interesting. I'm getting into it. The thing is, I'm running out of time. I gotta hurry up and shower. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. And I gotta leave in, like, less than an hour. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to call this, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to call this right now. So I'm just gonna, like, fail deadline, wrap it up. So sorry about that, but no, this is really interesting, actually. Like, once you find the rhythm, it's one of those, it's kind of how I felt about Raccoon. I'll send someone right over. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just look at the rabbits. Okay, sorry, I have to, like, just drop it because I gotta hurry up and, like, go take off here. But no, this is interesting. And it's kind of like what I thought initially about Raccoon, where it's just sort of like the problem with Raccoon I initially thought when playing the demo is, you know, it's just sort of like, it feels too random. Like, how much control do you really have over, like, all this when you only have, like, a few things you can do? But then it's understanding that's exactly the point. You gotta learn how to best use the few things you can do. And that's what you got here. You gotta learn how to manage your inventory, put things through, you know, just like cycling things, just like planning ahead. You don't like set a goal in the contracts and then roll to see what you get. You do the reverse. You roll and see what you have and then see if you can fulfill a contract. And stuff like that. Like, you know, choosing different items. Just like, if I use this magazine, I'll get, like, bigger bonuses on this type of weapon, and maybe I can, like, placate to contracts that do that. Or, you know, using certain items. Just like, if I liquidate my entire stock, then I get a huge bonus, but then I got no inventory, and I'm really dependent on the rolls for the next day. Or if you, like, yeah, you don't have enough to pay your debt, you can still pay so much about it. It's like, I can't get any substantial upgrades. It's a lost day, but I can still ring up new contracts and, you know, maybe get a big head start on the next day. It's all about balancing and trying to, like, figure out, like, how to plan ahead and just sort of, like, you know, use the market manipulation to your advantage to get it done. And it's just like this grim setting where it's just sort of like big slot machines in a grim setting where you're probably trapped by like some PMC mafia boss. And it's just like, it's also like interesting framing. So yeah, very like grisly, very dark, but like very fun once you got the rhythm. And it finally came to me, just like, no, this is actually like very addicting. But yeah, I gotta wrap it up. I gotta cut things short. But no, thank you again to KeyQuest for reaching out to me and, like, you know, telling me about your game. Biggest things I gotta say is just sort of like, you know, mainly ease of use. Just sort of like, you know, helping articulate things. Hold on, if we just start back up again, just to like... Biggest thing is just like, yeah, just like making things as simple as possible and just like information. I know there's like the whole aesthetic with like the old timey computer and just sort of like limited usage and limited inventory, but mainly it's just like help it like, you know, keep it simple. So it's like easy to understand what you have. Like, when you go to, you know, contracts, just something that would make it easy. It's like 4 SMGs. If someone's looking for like a particular like weapon, like, especially because when it gets to like, you know, gun types, it's just like Markov, a PM3926 SMG, a fart blaster, you know, assault rifle. It's just like, okay, these are kind of all hard to like keep track of with all this like information. So it's just like, if you like hover over like a certain gun type, maybe a little pop-up shows up. It's like, you have like the, 0 of this, or you have 1 of this, or maybe, just like something to just like help give you some insight. It's just like, do I have that, without having to go to another window, look, and then go like compare and contrast, like, yeah, I got like a, like 92, 92, 92, shotgun. So go back and confirm, and just like, okay, yeah, let's add that contract. Just like a little more, context. Like, or even if it's an upgrade, just for, even as an upgrade, if that's somewhere in like the loot pool, of just sort of like, it's like, okay, you got like, this guy wants 4 SMGs. All right, hover over it. Does it tell you just like, currently you have like 3 or something, just to help give you an idea to like sort things out. Just like that would be really helpful, like, or more organizing. Oh, God damn it. I didn't even realize. Sorry. I think I complained earlier. It's just like, but man, I wonder if faction has like any importance. Yeah, sorry. I complained earlier. It's just like, if only you could sort by payout. Oh, you can. I just completely missed it. Sorry. Cruise control. I am trying to like intake so much information, and I'm trying to provide commentary and do stuff that like, I just, like, some things get lost in the shuffle. So if there's anything I missed or anything I forgot about, I apologize. I am paying attention. It's just also like, I'm trying to do performance here. I'm learning by doing, and like having the tutorials just sort of like here, just like are helpful. I'm just like trying to work. Of the exact same weapon is called a jackpot. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Just looking. So yeah, the more you do, and the more you can get done in a day by stacking like contracts and everything, just like a little help appreciatively on just like, just getting more context. Just like if you got so many weapon types, or even if like you only got like, you can sort by weapon types, but if you had like a thing that tells you just like, you hover over things like 6 rifles, and then maybe click on it or open a menu, or, click on it just to like confirm something, like click on it like it's a link, and just sort of like, oh, you've got, 4 rifles currently in your inventory, without having to go into your storage and looking, just like, what do I got? What do I got? What do I got? But okay. Just minor things, nothing major, just sort of like, again, things mainly to help my dumb mind, who doesn't really care about guns, to help organize, just like, what type is this, or what is this thing, and like, what does it matter? Just helping out us for like getting it sorted. But otherwise, yeah, no, again, thank you. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, KeyQuest, for reaching out to me, telling me about your game, giving me a shot. Again, I got so many things I gotta do. I would stream this, maybe I will, but I'll see what I can get to. But again, I appreciate you reaching out, and like, yeah, check out DarkBazzar. Give them, or like, help out, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I am very tired. Help out KeyQuest. Look for more bugs. Try some more things. Use that, exploit with the use that exploit on the roll on the reels to get like really jack up the price of weapons. There's things like that you can do to like manipulate the market, and that's what's really fun. Okay, but I gotta wrap it up here. I gotta get ready to get out of here. So with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.